So you guys alright, special. And we're. It calls to order the mayor and town council special meeting for March 31st, 2026, Worcester County Government Center, boardroom 1102. If you take a look at the agenda, the first thing is to stand for the pledge and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. You may be seated. Okay, now we had a proclamation, March 2026, Women's History Month. And we have two members, former members of the council. I'd like you to come forward, Ann Coates and Rita Williams.
Because we're old enough to be history. It takes 100 years to get there. We're not quite there.
So how long were you on council, Rita?
11 years.
11 and Ann? 6. Wow, that's wonderful. Wow. I'm glad you're here this evening.
Me too.
I really love that. You are. Okay, well, this is a proclamation proclaiming March 2026 as Women's History Month in Snow Hill. Whereas American women of every race, class, and ethnic background have made historic contributions to the growth and strength of our community and our nation in countless recorded and unrecorded ways. And whereas American women have played and continue to play a critical economic, cultural, and social role in every phase of life of Snow Hill by constituting a significant portion of the labor force working inside and outside of the home. And whereas American women have played a unique role throughout history by providing the majority of the volunteer labor force of our country, establishing many of our charitable, philanthropic, and cultural institutions, and serving courageously in the U.S. military. Whereas American women have been leaders, not only in securing their own rights of suffrage and equal opportunity, but also in the abolitionist movement, the emancipation movement, the industrial labor movement, the civil rights movement, and other movements, especially the peace movement, which create a more fair and just society for all. Whereas despite these contributions, the role of American women in history has been consistently overlooked and undervalued in the literature, teaching, and study of American history. And whereas the theme of the 2026 official recognition of women's history, Leading the Change, Women Shaping a Sustainable Future, is best presented through the words of the late Mother Teresa, who said, "I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples." Now, therefore, I, Janet Simpson, Mayor of the town of Snow Hill, Maryland, and on behalf of the town council and citizens of our community, do hereby proclaim March 26 to be Women's History Month in the town of Snow Hill, and I call upon everyone to observe the month with appropriate programs, ceremonies, and activities, and to keep the message alive in our hearts throughout the year. Proclaim this 31st day of March 2026. Attested, we just made it, yes. Rick Pollock and Mayor Janet Simpson. So
All you do should stay.
yes, and wow.
Okay, between you guys, go down. Go back.
One more.
We're good? Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks. Oh, come on back up a minute. Council, come on up too. What you up to? Can you take one more?
Yeah, have everybody speak
Good, this way.
from side of this in the way today. Sorry.
You're short enough to get in front of me.
Want to squeak?
A little too forward, we can for that,
Are we this way?
or just like take a step.
This way? Oh, just take a step.
Yep.
Okay. Good.
All right, ready? Wanna do one more? Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Okay, citizen spotlight. When Maybell and Bob Lee come forward. Okay, the citizen spotlight is where we recognize our tireless volunteers in our town and make a great impact on everything we do. It's a certificate of respect and gratitude to you both here, presented to Maybell and Bob Lee for extraordinary volunteer service to the town of Snow Hill. Whereas William Shakespeare is quoted as asking, "What is the city but the people?" Clearly understanding that the health and vibrancy of any community rests upon its citizens who give so much of themselves on behalf of their neighbors and fellow citizens. It's you. Whereas our community of Snow Hill has been blessed throughout time with civic-minded individuals and families who enthusiastically devote their time and talents in service to the greater good of all. And whereas Maybell and Bob Lee have established themselves as staples in the life of Snow Hill in so many ways, but primarily with the unselfish donation of countless hours in support of nearly every public event. And I know you've seen them every time we have an event, they are there. And that occurs downtown from First Fridays to holiday activities. And Bob filled in for Santa Claus this year, and we appreciate that. Sometimes Santa gets sick and we need a substitute. So it says in here, even last minute as Santa Claus, when the real one's reindeer fail him. Whereas at a time when "me first" seems to be the catchphrase of the day, and when towns have citizens such as Maybell and Bob Lee showing us how the old-fashioned virtues of volunteerism and community spirit truly make a hometown strong and successful, it is only right that such an exemplary and special level of civil pride to be recognized with praise and gratitude. Now, therefore, I, Janet T. Simpson, Mayor of Snow Hill, Maryland, do hereby recognize Maybell and Bob Lee with our Citizen Spotlight for March 2026 with deepest respect and appreciation for their many good works on behalf of our community. I further call upon all Snow Hill residents to take a time to thank Maybell and Bob whenever you see them out and about. Presented this 31st day of March, 2026, attested by Rick Pollock and Mayor Janet Simpson. So thank you so much. Mayor and Council, come on up. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Okay, we good?
Take one step.
Step this way?
Yep. All right, we'll do one and one more. All right.
All right, thank you, guys. Okay. And we have one more. Okay, Caitlin, is Caitlin here? Come on, Caitlin. There you are. How you doing?
Okay.
Good? Okay, this one, yeah, it is. I turned the heat down, but it's not working, right? Okay, this is a certificate of special commendation to Caitlin Walt. Whereas on Saturday, February 14th of this year, Caitlin Walton, a valued employee at the Snow Hill Toy Store, was working on Valentine's Day, serving customers on a busy day when she noticed an odor of something burning in the air. And whereas others in the store also remarked on the smell and speculated that it could be coming from an outside wood fire or even a faulty light fixture, Caitlin did not hesitate. She called 911 and Snow Hill Fire Company quickly responded and searched the store and several other stores along Green Street. Whereas although an extensive examination of the area found no open fire, the odor was traced to a motor blower in the furnace of the toy store that had seized up and burned out, a condition that, left undetected, could have led to a serious fire and extensive damage, not just to the toy store, but to the entire block of downtown Snow Hill as well. Accordingly, in recognition of her quick thinking and speedy reaction to a hazardous situation, I, Janet T. Simpson, Mayor of Snow Hill, do hereby present the certificate of special commendation to Caitlin Walton with the respect and gratitude of the entire committee and community. Presented this 31st day of March 2026, witnessed by Rick Pollock and Mayor Janet T. Simpson. So thank you so much. And council? Again, this is it. This is the last one, I promise. He's our hero. Okay?
One more.
All right, thank you for coming. Okay, let's go to unfinished business. Number one, ordinance number 2026-02 to accept an offer to purchase from Deborah Whalen and sell the old firehouse located at 212 West Green Street for $300,000 and declare said property is no longer needed by the town for public use. This is the second reader. All right, do I have a motion to approve this ordinance?
I make a motion to approve ordinance 2026-2.
Do I have a second?
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 I hear no opposition, so ordinance 2026. Number 2 is a public hearing. And the offer by Preston Reed to purchase surplus property at 301 Willow Street. And I will open the hearing at this time. And we'll get the list.
I forgot.
You forgot to sign it. Nobody else is on it? Okay. I may come on up. Go ahead and sign it now. Sign in. Oh, hi. Hi.
Hi.
If you would state your name and address, please. When you finish.
Carrie Bunting, I'm at 307 West Market Street. And I am speaking on behalf of Preston Reed for the purchase of the Willow Street property. Preston has been in this town for over 20 years, and he has a proven track record of buying properties that needed some loving care. And he has done an amazing job on at least three that I know of properties that have gone on to be rentals or sold and brought more taxes, a larger tax base to this area. And this property, you either demolish it, pay to demolish it, and then what? Or have someone purchase it who you know will do a great job with the remodel and refurbishing and bring more taxes to this town. So I wholeheartedly recommend that the council and mayor approve Preston Reed to purchase the Willow Street property.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Here's what
Okay, thanks. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. Do I have a motion to close the public hearing on 301 Willow Street?
I make a motion to close the public hearing on Willow Street.
Do I have a second?
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Hearing no opposition, we will move back into the regular meeting. Okay, new business. We have another public hearing coming up at 5:30. Is it 5:30?
5:25.
5:25?
Can I interrupt for a moment?
Yes.
When did we advertise it?
She said 5:30.
Oh, I'm sorry. We did.
I think we advertised it at 5:30.
Okay.
Okay.
No, the reason I brought it up, we went through this once before, and normally the times that are on our agenda are staff estimates of, just to help us follow along. Normally, when we have a public hearing, they're all advertised for the same time. We did that different this time. So I guess we have to wait.
Okay. Do we have Ms. Divas here to talk about what this entails?
I think she's walking in.
She's walking in?
Yeah, she comes.
Okay. Come right on up.
Yes.
Yes? Or you can put yourself down and then come. Yeah, we're moving along. We're much quicker than we thought. So in your packets, council, you have past Willow. If you go past Willow, we have public hearing and a resolution to approve the application. And a map of but let's let, Ms. Davis, you want to have a seat? Sure. And you can use that mic. And if you would give us some background and talk to us about this, please.
Sure, happy to. Good evening, everybody. This is for the redesignation application for the Arts and Entertainment District or town. So Snow Hill has had the benefit of having the A&E district since 2006. And so we are up on our 20 years here of having this designation. And it's something that we need to renew every 10 years. And so we're in that process right now. We need to submit our application tomorrow. And it basically, our application provides all the information that we've done in the district, particularly in the last year, but over the past 10 years. The main benefit of this district is that it's a tax incentive. It's an opportunity to direct investors, arts and entertainment oriented businesses to come and have their business in town, as well as artists and entertainers. When they sell or they perform in the district, they are afforded certain tax benefits to doing that. So the resolution before you is exactly the same resolution, I believe, as what you had, what the council 10 years ago signed. We are not proposing any changes to the boundary of the district. It remains the same. You can see it, I think, in your packet. And the terms remain the same as well. And I believe, and we do have county support for this, which is wonderful. And I think there's a lot of renewed, fresh ideas and energy about how we can use the district to better promote town and make sure that our businesses and artists and entertainers are aware of the benefits afforded to them and that they're taking advantage of them.
Okay, council, if you want to take a look at the resolution, if you have any questions for Ms. Divis at this point, anything about the mapping, if you take a look at the map, it's the same as it was. This is just a renewal of 10 years ago. Do you have any questions?
So I have a question.
Okay.
So if we have like acts or like artists that want to come here and perform, can they take advantage of this tax credit if they perform at like Sturgis? Or
If they're in the boundary of the district, yes.
Okay.
The location of where they perform,
okay,
yes.
So it's not where they live, but it's where they perform?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Well, you can live
Can you
or
live
work
or work?
in the district.
Okay.
And there's a reciprocity arrangement in the state whereby, you know, if someone is living or working in the arts and entertainment district in Berlin, for example, and they come here and they want to sell their paintings in Bishop Stock, they can receive that benefit of the tax exempt, and vice versa. We have artists here that want to go to another arts and entertainment district in another town that they think that is eligible for them in that location as well.
Okay. That's good to know. Yeah.
This map right here
Yes.
is showing River Street, but is this, you can't really tell, is it actually Sturgis Park included in
It is. It is. The intent is to capture all of that area around the pavilion, and it does. Because, you know, if we were to have festivals or fairs or different, you know, events where it might make sense for an artist or an entertainer to access that, we wanted to capture the park and the pavilion.
So why isn't Bird Park included? I know this is from
10 years ago.
From 10 years ago, but if you're reinstating it, how come Bird Park? Because you have that nice, bandstand
Yeah.
that's there where people could come for entertainment too. But it's not included in the map.
It's a very good point, a very good question. We are able to submit for approval a new boundaries at any time. And we're not doing it at this juncture because it's quite an extensive process. And we had Maryland State Arts Council visitors come about 2 weeks ago or so. And they advised us, it's in our best interest, if we haven't been approached by artists or others making a case that we should expand the boundaries at this time, that we should not do it because it will be questioned and they don't give them out easily. Revised boundaries. And they said, if you do that, we're not only going to want to know more about, you know, what programming you're doing in your current footprint, but we're going to want to see evidence of your ability to program consistently and well in new areas in a boundary. And I think we're just not quite there. I think in general, it's a great aim for us to include all of Bird Park eventually, but it is quite, we have to provide a pretty lengthy justification. It basically doubles the entire application process to expand the boundaries. Which we can do at any point. We're not held to doing it right now as part of this process.
So can we pass this at this time, but then we can change the boundaries at later?
Yes.
Once we have more time to put into it? Is that what you're
Okay,
saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes, we can pass at this time. And to submit our application, we will need to have a reservation in place. And your application needs to be submitted tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
But at any point during the calendar year, if we have a good justification for changing our boundaries, we can submit an application to change the boundaries and go through that process separately.
Okay,
Mayor,
yes,
I would like a stipulation to, I would like to stipulate that you can pass it now, and within the next 6 months, I'm gonna submit an application for the balance. My concern is we get busy, not distrusting. Everything happens and certain things happen, particularly as we go that way. It just gets lost in the wind. So I'm prepared to go forward with stipulation and we'll go the next 6 months. Thank you.
you're okay. The stipulation that we go that route.
That's fine.
Okay,
That's fine for me. With the understanding, with everyone's understanding that it is quite a lengthy process and it will require that we have consistent, robust programming in areas that we expand to. So appropriate resources should be allotted for that.
One more question that comes to my mind. It's not that I'm against this, but if the deadline is tomorrow, why are we just getting to this today? That's a big question,
That's a great question.
because if that was, we could have had more information of how we could have expanded it or exactly. I knew about the arts and entertainment, but I never knew exactly the boundaries.
If I could just join in, as you know, Ms. Davis has been on board relatively.
Yeah, I know she's new
This-
too,
this
and
is-
I'm not trying to put.
No,
her
no,
on
of
the
course,
spot.
of
Yeah.
course. I think this is, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is something that was kind of sprung on her at the last minute. She wasn't aware of herself when she was hired because of, she had the Main Street responsibilities and the town economic development responsibilities. The arts and entertainment district piece was never a part of our interviews or job description or any of those. She can tell you how she became aware of it, but I understand it was a very last minute thing on her part. And then we had to get the resolution, the mapping straight. We had to go to the county commissioners for their support. This was the first opportunity with the approaching deadline to wrap it all up.
Well, I will say from just being here and me experiencing the little times that I talked to you, you are really doing a good job. I do not use it. I don't want you to feel like questioning you because it's last minute.
Thank you.
any other questions? Is it time, Maureen? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, we can go to, the resolution.
I think you do that
You have
after.
to do that after?
We can do number 3.
Okay, we'll go to number 3. Okay, this is the resolution, this is a resolution that came up at the Maryland Mayors Association and Maryland Municipal League recommended that we, as a council, a mayor and council, investigate this House Bill 1142. And Rick, you want to give some background on this? Because you've been coming up to, as far as where it is right now, it's in the House, what's happened to it, and what's it all about?
Sure. You can see from the language in the resolution that, excuse me, funding inequities in the state government system, which include counties and municipalities as well, over time has always been fairly lopsided against the local governments. If you read through some of the whereases, I might point out that one of them near the end says, whereas Maryland is one of only 6 states that fails to share tax revenue from the sale of goods and services to local governments, or even allow those governments to collect it themselves, creating an over-reliance on property taxes, then the effort is made to establish a task force. This doesn't institute anything other than create a task force which would investigate data-driven, nonpartisan inequities and recommend solutions that ensure municipal governments can remain fiscally resilient without overburdening local property owners. And so MML has adopted this as one of their priorities. MACO, the Maryland Association of Counties, is also in support of it. And as I say, it doesn't commit to anything other than a task force being appointed at the state level to examine the funding structure between the state and municipal governments and county governments as to how we raise and share revenues. I understand that this bill 1142 has passed the House of Delegates, and an identical bill is in the Senate right now for their consideration. So it is moving through the system, and what MML, Maryland Municipal League, have asked is for all the municipalities in the state to send a letter of support to their legislators. So we would be sending this to Senator Carosa and Delegate Hartman.
So council, give your opinions of this or any questions that you have.
I'm sorry, it was Delegate Anderson who took Delegate Otto's place when he passed away.
Okay, Kevin Anderson
Kevin
and
Anderson,
staff of
Senator
Maryland
Carosa.
Municipal League and Caruso. Okay.
Having an insight, we just have to wait for Maryland Municipal League, those entities that have been discussing this, I would certainly recommend that.
I support it.
Lumpkin?
I support it because it's just a task force. and,
Yes.
You know, if it's a revenue that we can tap, and Lord knows we need money, let's move forward.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mayor.
Can you not hear?
No.
Can you not hear? Go ahead. Pull that.
What I said was having, and I'm saying this, repeating this because someone in the audience indicated that I don't speak loudly.
Bring the mic to you.
Having some insight in terms of the Maryland Municipal League and our association, I'm recommending that this resolution be adopted because it is not biased, non-binding at this juncture.
Okay. Councilperson Fletcher,
Yes, I agree with that.
you agree? Okay, so, yeah. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I so move.
You make a motion and to approve? Pass it on.
Resolution 2026.
Okay. And you make a second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Hear any opposition, so we will move forward with that. House bill, well, it's Senate, I guess. I don't know whether we have a different number now.
It'll have different, well, the Senate bill has a different number.
Okay, all right, do that. Okay. Now we can go back to the public hearing for the Arts and Entertainment District redesignation.
No.
You have anybody wants to speak to that? Okay. All right, so I need a motion to close the public hearing.
I make a motion to close the public hearing.
Do I have a second?
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. No opposition? Okay, sign this. All right, so let's go to number 2, the resolution number 2026-01, Arts and Entertainment District redesignation. We need a motion to pass the resolution.
Madam Chairman, I move the resolution with the stipulation that within the next 60 months, we will look at the expansion of the outline for the purposes already stated.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Don't hear any opposition, so the resolution 2026-1 is approved with stipulations. Okay. All right. Okay, at this time, I would like to give the oath of office we're going to start with Board of Election Supervisors. If Jan King, Carolyn Brown, and Margie Lebeski would come forward, please. If you need to sit up here, you can.
You can sit. Nobody sit.
You need to sit, guys.
You want- What do you want to do?
Stand, so I'll be fast.
Okay.
Okay? Hold on to the table.
Don't be get out of the way.
You're fine. Okay, if you would raise your right hand, this is for the members of the Board of Elections, to renew their positions. And I'll say aye and
Jane King, Carol Brown, Margie Lebeski.
do swear that I will support
I swear that I will support
the Constitution of the United States.
the Constitution of the United States
And that I will be faithful
and that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance
and bear true allegiance
to the state of Maryland.
to the state of Maryland
And support the Constitution and laws thereof.
and support the Constitution and laws thereof.
And that I will,
And that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office
execute the office
of the Board of Election Supervisors
of the Board of Election Supervisors
for the town of Snow Hill,
for the town of Snow Hill,
according to the Constitution and laws of the state.
according to the Constitution and laws of the state.
Okay, well, thank you very much, ladies. Well, thank you. We need to get them to sign. So we can do this after, yeah, in a few minutes. All right, now let's add Ethics Commission. And Brian Coates. Is Suzanne hearing that? She was trying to get here. Okay, Brian, raise your right hand. I
I, Brian Coates,
do swear that I will support
do swear that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and that I will be faithful
and that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance
to
to the state of Maryland
the state of Maryland,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my judgment and the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of Ethics Committee
execute the office of Ethics Committee
for the town of Snow Hill,
for the town of Snow Hill,
according to the Constitution and laws of the state.
according to the Constitution and laws of the state.
Okay, congratulations. Thank you. Now, Housing Review Board. And I have, is Jake here? Sarah? And Stephanie can't make it. And so the others, I will just invite them to them. Go ahead. Okay, I, Sarah Welch, do swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
The Constitution of the United States.
and that I will be faithful
And that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance
and bear true allegiance
to the state of Maryland
to the state of Maryland.
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
And support the Constitution and laws thereof.
and that I will,
And that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of the Housing Review Board
execute the office of the Housing Review Board
for the town of Snow Hill,
for the town of Snow Hill,
according to the Constitution and laws of this state.
according to the Constitution and the laws of the state.
Okay, congratulations.
Yeah.
then we just need Joanne. No pictures in that. Yeah, you come on.
Yeah, one you get right. You said purple, so I don't know about purple. Okay, I've got one. What needs to be done?
Just bring it to you.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
And Barbie.
You want me to take it to them? Got it.
Is it? Okay. I think we're done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's your plan? Visual labs back there. And that's all right. Okay, comments from the public? Do we have any comments?
There's two people that signed in, but they didn't mark that they wanted to speak. Rita left hers blank.
Okay, just attend only. All right. Okay, announcements for town council. Margaret, Councilperson Fletcher, you want to start? Anything?
On the first Friday. Friday the 3rd.
Okay, first Friday's coming up. Lots going on. Councilperson Lumpkins?
There's a job fair tomorrow at the firehouse from 2 to 5 p.m.
We have that? Yeah. Yes. I think Mr. This will be there. And Councilperson Lee, do you have anything to add?
I just want to share with the council and with those present. The comprehensive plan is not being well supported. Bottom line. I'm not sure of why or what. I think everybody's had work on it for some reason. And the application coming down. We did hear from the superintendent of schools yesterday to confirm and the check for that the youth application, the youth survey has been approved by her. So that means that we're going to have a survey specifically for the young people of Snow Hill, which I'm excited about that. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I don't know what to, I don't know what to say. We've talked to the consultant. They are kind of good. We've talked to others in the community. I believe probably it was extended to the 16th, April the 16th. I think it's going to have to be extended again. I believe that the only way that we're going to get a real feel for it is we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. And that's put up stands outside and get some kind, because it's just we as a town and as a body, I just am not going to feel good. Slightly over 100 people after all the work that put in this need and what it means to the town. What it means to our futures. I don't know. I'm just miffed. I really am. That something that's as important as this, and the leadership is certainly stepping up to the plate. There's no place there. But we just have not been able to engage the town. Just got to work on it. So I know that this Friday, one of the members of the planning commission at the first Friday's going to be there. I intend to be there to support it also. But I'm waiting to see at the last push that the way that it's been done somewhat effectively is to put stands outside of the key marketing places where people are doing transacting business in town and work at that way. We've been successful in getting participation there. Other than that, so for those who have, we appreciate it. For those who haven't, we hope you would.
Is that it? Everybody good? I just want to thank everyone for coming this evening. We jumped through many hurdles to get where we are right now. So we have some people who are nominated and supported for our boards and commissions so that our business of our town can move forward, and also the finalization of the selling of the firehouse. So I thank all of you who have been huge supporters and helped us along the way. Do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Do I have a second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.
It's like 60 words. I'm sure. Yeah.